I am somewhat live. This is just a pre-game talk that is available for anyone that's interested about my thoughts and my opinions of the Millennium girls soccer team as they approach their championship game, first one ever. We're playing Campo Verde tonight, 7:30 p.m. at Coronado High School, and it's going to be cold, so dress warm. So I talked to one of my friends this morning, Sasha Hunter, and he's like, I was up at like 4 and he gets up early and I'm going to work. And he's like, "You're not even nervous." I'm like, "No, I'm nervous, but not about this game. And I'm not nervous about this game. I have a little bit of nerves, but my nerves are based on how we react, win or lose, and what our young women of the Millennium Purple People Eater Nation do tomorrow, the next day, the following week, next month, next year. I'm more concerned about, did we do enough this year as far as building our team to be successful for a lifetime? That is my number one concern. I'm adamant about that. That is the number one priority, is, are the girls safe? Not only physically, but emotionally. And are they prepared for the world? And this is, I tell the girls all the time, this is the birth year of the Millennium Tiger girls soccer team. Not 3 years ago when I took it over, this year, because the approach is different. And the approach was on developing relationships that'll last a lifetime. Are we putting the girls in a situation that they're going to be successful in whatever they decide to do? Are they able to be strong leaders? Are they able to trust one another to help each other out? And we've had problems like any other team, and I think we handled it definitely better than we've done in the past. But I'm more concerned about the relationships we have. Give you an example. Last year and the year before, we had great seasons. We won 17 plus games both years. Got to the playoffs, got to the quarterfinals, and it did really well. And had we did a lot for the girls. We had sellout games, where they had those games where over 1,000 plus people. They had over 2,000 last year. We had over 1,300 the year before that. We did amazing things. We won tournaments, and we didn't win a state title, but as soon as the season finished, it was, see you later, see you at the banquet, see you next year. There's no relationship. There wasn't much of anything to hold on to. And that's where I'm concerned. How many alumni came back and from years before? The only alumni came back, we only had like maybe 4 or 5. That's because of relationships that I developed, which was garbage. So I'm more nervous about next year. How many alumni come back? Do we impact them enough that they feel comfortable about coming back and being part of the program still? We want relationships that last a lifetime, and that's hard to do. I lose sleep all the time about kids playing time. We talk about, it's not about winning. It's about being part of a team and trying to compete and do the best you can, which will limit some playing time. But if we don't get the result, we did what we did and we move forward. But giving opportunities, communicating, so many things we could have done better, but we did it more correct this year than we've done it in the years previous. And that includes my time at Phoenix College and everything. I'm changing my whole approach with Phoenix College. I've always knew this was the right way of doing things, is about developing relationships and giving them opportunities to succeed or fail. And then you just deal with it and then try to develop them through that. You have to have failure and you have to experience success to be able to shape your lives, to be able to change things. So, that I remember the reason this kind of evolved, I knew I wanted to do it this way and not focus on winning, which is hard to do. Practice sessions weren't important to me. My individual meetings with my coaches, with individual players, was more important, more impactful. The team building we did was more important, more impactful to me. And I've always known this was the right way, just never had the guts to fully pull the trigger. I always kind of did it and then backed off. And that's my fault and my immaturity at age 43. But I'm so glad we did it this way. And it's not perfect. This is year one. This is the birth of the Tigers, of doing it the right way and shaping it. I mean, we're doing it more the right way. I'm excited about next year because we're going to improve on what we do. I mean, my coaching staff is amazing. It's like they're perfectly fitted. Like everyone has their own strengths and it all comes together. I'm not a coach anymore. I'm just part of something. I'm more of a manager. And it definitely has a complete different effect on me. So am I nervous about tonight? No, I'm nervous about tomorrow and the next day, the following week, the next month, the next year. That's where I'm nervous. That's where I'm going to find out if we affected any of these young women. And it doesn't stop. I'm excited about maintaining a relationship and meeting with the seniors and help them move on and help building this culture, because it doesn't end. This is just a game. It just happens to be another championship game. That's all it is. And then what we do from here, we're going to try to get better technically. We're going to work on things online. We're going to fundraise and do raise money through camps and clinics for young women, or for the program, and we're going to cater to the girls soccer program, the West Valley. We're going to start a girls academy that our girls are going to learn how to coach and develop a relationship with future Tigers. We have a lot of plans in place that we're very excited about doing, that we're going to impact not only one another's lives, but the community. And that's exciting. Affecting someone's life, that's going to affect their kids and their kids' kids, is possible. Changing lives over generations of time is a big deal, is possible. And we need more things like this to help change the world, and the crazy world we live in. So it's definitely interesting where my coaching is went. And what's crazy about this is the most correct I've been as far as, managing the team, but I'm so far off of what we need to do to improve. There's so many things to improve, far as making sure we have relationships and how we can impact these young women forever. And it's funny because it wasn't too long ago, so I'm like, this is gonna be my last year. And now I'm like, I got like a 20-year plan. I want this to be a program that's going to affect, effect, I don't know, but it's going to affect so many lives. I mean, we can change so many lives, and it has nothing to do about tonight. It's just another game and how we handle it. We're going to go compete because that's what we do, but how we handle it, win or lose, is going to be more impactful. How we treat each other after, how we deal with our program from here on out. That I'm more nervous. I mean, how many young women are going to stay with us? How many are going to come back and help? And and we have a lot to work to do. But there should be no. I mean, there's going to be natural nerves, but it's not the end all. It's just the last game of the season, and it's so cool that we played all these games. This is our 24th game, right? Yeah. This is our 24th game we got to play, which is the most we could possibly play this season. And that is cool. And we get to evolve from there. So excited about tonight. Come support the Purple People Eaters. But remember, the only thing that matters is how we conduct ourselves after, and the relationships we built and will keep building, and what we become after. And we got a lot of work on as coaches. It's crazy how much work we have. I never had so much work before, where the coaches have to get together and really plan a whole year as far as making sure we keep developing these young minds to be female warriors. And that's going to be hard to do, but we're going to take it on. And I think we're on the right path. It had nothing to do with getting the championship game. It's cool, but it has nothing to do with it. So anyways, good luck to the Purple People Eaters tonight. 7:30 is going to be cold, but we are future female warriors. So we have to go through these cold things to survive. So anyways, thank you for all everyone that's been supporting this program, and hopefully you continue to support this program as we move forward. And thank you, coaching staff and administration. We have so many cool people in place to make sure we can do these things, and which is change young women's lives. And I'm excited to be about part of this process. So it's cool. So anyway, see you guys tonight, and support us tomorrow and the next day and the week after that. Later.